Hello, my friends, and welcome to another episode of Crying Sons. You're already this far deep into it. What need is there of an intro? So let's get into it. That's right, we tried saving the guy in that little potty do and failed miserably because we don't have a pilot. What do we got? An Omniforge, a shipyard. Definitely going to the shipyard. 100% shipyardo. Fix my shippies. Get the blippies. Oh, is this a good thing? No, it's not. Sir, our church battleship hiding in that asteroid field. Does it see us, Hawks? I don't believe so, sir. In those rocks, its visibility must be slim to none. Oh, that's fun. Let's make life a little harder for this church shit. I'm no meteorologist, sir, but I see an asteroid shower in the immediate forecast. Yo, Christos is just a mad lad. She is. Is Christos? Is that a guy's? Well, I've been saying she's a woman this whole time. Sir, it's time the church ship has taken significant hull damage, and we have a clear path of it to attack. Excellent. Now let's do a little zealot hunting, shall we? I like the way you think, sir. Damage. The enemy has sustained damage and will start the battle with critical effect. Fire. The enemy has sustained damage and will start the battle with a critical effect. Holy cow. Sup, Holmes? I hear you're real hurting. Well, let me help you with that. Okay. Ooh, they got lots of weapons. So we need to... It looks like I need some drones. Let's do some drone damage. Weapons. Get their weapon systems, please. Ooh, yeah, we felt that one. Okay, that's dead. Whenever you unfreeze, that would be fantastic. Sooner the better would be my hope. Oh, we're not going to use that yet. Ouch. Got him. They were not doing hot. Oh my goodness, we are not scavenging well. Can I please? Or are we going to shipyard first? We'll go to the other place next. This beacon's playing a pre-shutdown message on loop, sir. Looking to buy an affordable Omni? Look no further. We have dozens of Omnis on our lot, all of all kinds of exoframes, and practically brand new to boot. Just come on down to Glider's Omni lot located on Araden 3 in Sector 2 of His Majesty's Empire. What are you waiting for? Purchase your Omni today. Visit the shop. Heal all the boys. Repair that. Repair that. Oh, are you kidding? We're done? That is it? Oh my goodness gracious. I got nothing to sell. Alright, we should have gone to the planet first, I guess. An Imperial ship. You can help us. The shutdowns left our planet in civil war. My people, the Asanam, desperately need your help. Tell me about this civil war. There are two types of people here. The Asanam and the Bashiri. When the Aki Omnis were here, they gave the best jobs to the Bashiri, often overlooking my people, the Ashanam. This was done by the Akis to divide us, so they could better control us, I believe. In the beginning, both people knew it was an unjust and arbitrary system, but the Bashari lost sight of that and started abusing their power, throwing Ashanam in jail and harassing them as often as they could. This abuse went on for decades, and all that was preventing violence between our two people was, paradoxically, the Omnis. But when the shutdown happened, suddenly the barrier was gone. That's when the war between our two people started. I'm glad you're here. You can really help our people. Ask how you can help the Ashanam. How can we help you and your people? We need commandos to defend ourselves against the violent Bashari. They want to wipe us off the planet. I'm getting a second transmission, sir.
Do not listen to this nonsense, Admiral. It was the Bashari who were persecuted by the Ashanam. I should know. I have suffered terribly at their hands.
I found a pencil, which is unnecessary.
It's true that the Omnis elevated us with our society into positions of power, but rightfully, the Bashari are intelligent and industrious, unlike the Ashanam. No, it is not we. Oh man, look at that.
Who need the commandos to defend ourselves? I will give the commandos to defend your people against the Bashari. Thank you, Admiral. We've received your men and women. Thanks for your generosity. We can finally end the Bashari people. End the Bashari? If we leave any of those vermin alive, they'll just try to rise up against us in the future. No, it's the best to put them down while we can. That's dumb. Yeah, me too, Elise. That was not great. That could have gone much better. Environmental disaster. That's best case scenario. Ugh. Ooh, cruiser Mach 2 longbow. Planetary defense. Turret package. Invisibility field projector. Wow. Environmental disaster. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. We only get 30 scrap. Alright. 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 Goodness me. You have too many squadrons. You cannot continue until you have dropped one. I should have sold one. Probably the drone Mach 1 then, eh? Shipyard. His job. Repair the boys. These parasites. Let's see. Unit doesn't overload the sell. Add one absorb shield to adjacent friendly unit. What's the longbow? Range damage. Alright, let's sell this. You enter stealth mode. That's pretty nice. Parasites don't really work as well as I'd like them to. Bleh. 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 Hey, saw your ship there, so I thought I might as well ask. We need a hyperventilator 23 to make a generator go. Any chance you got one kicking around? I think we got some scrap around here to pay you with somewhere. Chief here, sir. Send it in. We don't have the 23 in our stock, but we could break a bird down and get it that way. Random squadron will become patched. Tell them you're Admiral Idaho. Give them what they need. Got it, sir. We're already patched enough as it is. Your engineer gave us the 23. You are genuinely a good guy, aren't you? End of transmission, sir. Guess she forgot about looking for the scrap. Yeah, she forgot. Come on. This has not been going well for us, friends. Ooh. Cluster boss. Weird triangle thing. This is not gonna go well. It's Mother's battleship, sir. And the cluster, this cluster folder. Oh my goodness, we're already gone, Mom? Really, and Mother? Oh, we're so screwed, folks. We're so screwed. We're gonna lose. Oh my goodness, Mommy. What is up?
Look at you and your shiny Telos battleship. So cute.
As first Admiral of the Empire, in the name of Oberon, I demand.
Demand? You demand nothing, Admiral. I don't know what hole you've been hiding in, but we're free from Old Man Oberon and his metallic gods.
We've restored these sectors once more to their natural state, Mother, whether you surrender or not.
Whether I surrender? Ha! You are too much. Not much longer, and you'll be my plaything. I can't wait to get close to you.
6 feet distance, please. Guys, I don't feel good about this. She's got patched. Massive damage versus drones. Core cluster. Can only target allied units. Destroy one allied unit on target cell and deals of its current health as damage to all adjacent units. So you blow up your own guy? Cruiser. Don't want drones. Let's see what happens, guys. I wish I could cluster them together. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Okay, okay, okay. That didn't work. Come back. that. I need stuff that's good against drones. Just get out there. Just get out there. Take these guys on. We're getting hurt. Let's get in there. I think I hurt my own people. Oh, dang it. I didn't think about that.
Yes! It's funny. I always thought I'd die from my Neo and poisoning, not at the hands of an Imperial Admiral in a post-Imperial universe. Finish me off, Admiral. What are you waiting for? Why have you waged terror in these sectors? Do you have any idea what life was like here before the shutdown? You nobles with your omnis, you never did care how the other 99% lived. You don't care because we were the ones who did the dirty work. Oh. The jobs in your mines and factories, but that you believed were too far beneath you and your precious beloved machines. I did those jobs, Admiral, for years, and so did my parents and their parents before them. And your kind promised us a chance to be rich, a chance to own any Omni one day, a chance to rise. Lies, nothing but lies. And all those lies were a bomb waiting to go off. That bomb went off the day the Omni shut down. I'm sorry, you did not live as you dreamed. I am. But that doesn't condone what you've done in these sectors. You're right. It doesn't. What can I say? The violence, once I started, I discovered I liked it. You have other questions, don't you, swine?
That's why she shut down the Omnis. Down in these sectors.
Why did you do it? Why shut down the Omnis of the Outer Rim? The Omnis? Ugh, that's all anyone wants to talk about. Why not talk about the injustice of the Empire created? The absurdity of the systems that revolved around pieces of metal? Surely you remember, Admiral, that the cost of one Omni was more than a person like me, a miner, could make in a lifetime. Why don't we talk about that instead? As much as you want to think I shut the Omnis down and know how to turn them back on again, I didn't, and I don't. I benefited when they crashed, yes, but I didn't crash them myself.
How can you expect me to believe you? A thief, an enslaver, a murderer. Oops, I thought that was my bro.
Believe what you want, Admiral. It makes no difference to me.
Who, ask who, or what did shut the Omnis down?
Then tell me, Mother, if it wasn't you, who or what did shut them down? I can't say, and to be honest, I don't care. Besides, if I knew something, why would I tell you?
Because you're dying. All of us, noble or not. And if we don't turn the machines on soon, it'll be too late.
Maybe humans should die, Admiral. Every single one of us. You ever think of that? But on second thought, I will offer you a clue. I never liked them anyway.
Who?
The Church of Singularity. Just like your kind, they too have spread lies and made many false promises.
The Church of Singularity?
Years ago, just after the shutdown, I tortured a missionary trapped in these sectors. He told me the church had a plan to free the Omnis. It was his opinion that they'd succeeded in doing so.
Why did he tell you this?
He was desperate. He thought telling me might save his life. It did not.
Why would the Church of Singularity want to free the machines?
I don't know, Admiral. That's for you to figure out.
Do you know who I am?
I do not, Imperial, nor do I care.
You have other questions. Surrender, Mother. You do not have to die. Not today.
I might as well. The way I see it, today is a good day as any other. So you've beaten me, and now these sectors are safe once more. Wait, I just remembered. The Omnis are still down, and you're still stuck in the outer rim because you don't have an Omni to use this folder. You're trapped here, and you and your crew will die from starvation or disease just like everyone else.
You're wrong. Imperial ships and Omnis will arrive, Mother. Oberon will see to that.
Wait, you're telling me you think there are active Omnis in clusters beyond this one?
What do you mean?
No, Admiral. The Omnis have shut down everywhere. In all clusters.
I don't believe you. That would mean other Imperial clusters are as chaotic and violent as this one.
Believe it.
If there were active Omnis, don't you think they would have fixed the fold net by now?
It's been 20 years. Your empire is finished, Admiral.
I won't listen to any of this. Lean, get her. Get her and put her in the brig.
Sorry, Admiral, but I'm not going to let that happen. I spent most of my life controlled by Imperial forces. I refuse to die that way too.
End of transmission, sir. Ooh, snap. She done vaporized herself and her crew.
Congratulations, sir. Mother and her cronies are no more. They'd give me nightmares if I was capable of having any. Unfortunately, we weren't able to turn the Omnis back on, nor learn who shut them down. But the people of the Outer Rim are safer for what we've done.
They'll still die in 10, 15 years unless we do something.
You heard what they said. They're running out of time. We all are.
I was trying to be positive, but you're right. At least we have a new clue, and a new suspect to look into. The Church of Singularity.
Ask Caliban if he believes the church could be behind the shutdown.
Do you believe that what Mother said? That the Church of Singularity could have shut down the Omnis?
I do, yes. The Church was a powerful organization with billions of believers. There is very good chance that they could have played a part in all of this. Call me crazy, but I believe Mother's demented story about the missionary. I also don't believe the scrappers were capable of shutting the Omnis down themselves. They seem to have been a rather small-time outfit.
Mother was intelligent, but I suspect you're right. As for whether the church was involved, we need to investigate that for ourselves. If only we could use the folders to access their cluster. But, as Mother said, we don't have a machine who can do that.
Anything more you want to know, Admiral?
Remind me about the church, Caliban.
The Church of Singularity has been around almost as long as the Empire, for nearly 700 years. Though who exactly started it is still a mystery. According to their doctrine, the Book of Omni, the Church celebrates the moment artificial intelligence surpassed human intelligence. It's hard to imagine how now, since Omnis have been smarter than humans for centuries now, but at one time, human intelligence was superior to our own. Believers of the Church worshipped Omnis as superintelligences, and even as gods, which makes a lot of sense.
But Oberon created the Omnis. How can gods be created by man?
No, Oberon only created the first advanced machines, and those advanced machines went on to create the Omnis, their creation of Neo-N making it possible. However, Oberon's Rubicon does still control the Omnis. When they are, turned on, a fact which annoys believers.
Ask if it annoys Caliban if he's controlled by a Rubicon.
What about you?
Eh?
Does it bother you that the Rubicon controls your actions? That, essentially, you do not have free will?
No, but maybe only because we are programmed not to be annoyed by our lack of free will.
I already asked about the Church of Singularity.
How many people in the Empire believe in this doctrine?
Almost 99%, Admiral. Before the shutdown, that is. I do not know the numbers now.
Who were the 1% who did not believe?
The non-believers were usually, but not always, the wealthiest in the Empire, the members of the three major houses. Though there were some fringe control culture groups in there too.
Who do you think the truly wealthy did not? Why do you think the truly wealthy did not worship?
Because they were the only ones who owned the Omnis, as Mother said. The only ones who could afford to. Once you own something, even if it is vastly superior to you in every way, I imagine it'd be difficult to think of it as godly.
Were the three major houses?
House Telos, which Oberon started, and which is the dominant house of the Empire, and House Akibara Sung, and House Kosh Bundai. They are the three most powerful. Below them, you have a fair number of minor houses, like the pitiful House of Visarelli, poor House Visarelli.
I will forget this next time I record. I know enough for now.
Good. Now try not to forget it.
Wow, there's so much to talk about.
Do you think the Omnis have shut down everywhere? Not just the cluster, but all clusters, like Mother said?
I'm afraid what she said makes a lot of sense. To be honest, I had the same thought as much earlier point in our travels. I just didn't say anything because I thought it might be demoralizing for you and the crew.
How considerate of you.
Simply put, if there were functional omnis in other clusters near or far, they would have fixed the fold net by now. Mother may have been rife with disease, but I believe her reasoning was very sound.
Then why, if all the other omnis have seemingly shut down, didn't you shut down yourself?
It's a thoughtful question, and one that I've been waiting for you to, or another member of the crew to ask. Basically, Gehenna.
Gehenna?
Yes. One Gehenna, Oberon isolated me from the other omnis. We were not connected to the fold net like they were, even if it was illegal. So whenever, whoever or whatever shut the omnis down, seemingly using the fold net to do so, I wasn't affected. As it seems, Oberon anticipated a scenario where the omnis might shut down. He needed to be sure he had an omni, myself and other Calibans, who wouldn't. As time passes, I'm understanding the purpose of Gehenna more and more. It seems it was not just a secretive military and cloning facility, but a kind of backup plan.
A backup plan for what?
To save the Empire, Admiral. That's why Gehenna and you and I were created, and for this sole purpose. So if we don't save the Empire, if we don't rid its clusters of murderous criminals, if we don't turn on the machines,
then no one will.
That's right.
Who or what do you think turned off the omnis?
I believe a human or a group of humans is most likely behind the shutdown. Somehow they accessed all omnis, not including me, via the foldnet, which Gehenna is not connected to, and interfered with omni programming. It was a clever move by Oberon not to connect the Calibans to the foldnet. Otherwise, all omnis would have shut down. But as embarrassing as it is to admit, I don't know who accessed the omnis, nor how at this time. What did I tell you about your emotionally linked memories, Admiral? You must be patient. They'll return when they are ready to return.
You don't know anything else about me? I mean, what about the original Idaho?
As a previous Caliban told you, you are not privy to the biological information of the clones, no matter how juicy such information might be.
But it's pointless to ask these questions now.
Why?
You heard, Mother. We're trapped. We can't use this folder. Not without a folder omni, even though it's right here before us.
Don't worry about that. I should have said something. I can get the folder to work. Of course he could. It should take us to the hub where we can find a folder to project us into the church cluster.
But you're not a folder omni?
No. But like I was saying, Oberon anticipated an apocalyptic scenario in the Empire and modified my capabilities to match this scenario. So just like I have some hypercube functionality, I can also use the folders. But because I'm not real folder omni, there are limits to what I can project.
Like what?
Only the matter currently in Gehenna database, which means we will have to start at square one on another side of the folder with our ship and crew.
You're telling me we'll have to start from the scratch each time we pass through a folder?
I'm afraid so. Yes. But at least we can pass through. It's better than being stuck here. Also, now that we've pacified this cluster, we can safely and speedily return to Gehenna to change our ship and specialist officers if you'd like.
Perhaps you feel that certain improvements can be made. Folder Omnis can project reconstruction technology. With the proper Omnis, you can project almost endless amounts of information into another cluster. In the glory days of the Empire, behemoth Omnis were used for this purpose. Personality less, if you ask me, but they were good at their job. They must have been among the first Omnis to be scrapped after the shutdown. Poor behemoth Omnis. The sooner we leave, the sooner we can investigate the church. The fate of the Empire depends on us. Whoa. New battleship unlocked. Chaos class. We did it, guys. Chapter 1 complete. Let's just get everything started and then we'll stop it there. Chaos class. And you have unlocked a new battleship. You can use it for your next run. Select and see its unique features. Scrapper tech. In addition to different max upgrade levels, starting upgrade levels, and starting units, each battleship has a specific core system technology that heavily influences its playstyle. Each new unlocked battleship offers you a chance for a different game experience. Max squadron hangar capacity +4, total of 16. All allied squadrons are always in patch state and cannot be repaired. Whenever acquiring a new squadron, it becomes patched, but with a bonus 30% of unit value as scrap or equivalent discount shops. So I get more, but all my squadrons are scrap. Because it's additional squadron docks. I've already got 3 recovery. 3 weapons docks, only 2 here. And I don't start with any. Whereas I start with 1 here. Hull is weaker. Hull is weaker here. Fuel scavenging efficiency. Oh, much better here. Navigation scanner. And ground distress. So this is better for... So I get more ships, but my ships are more broken. I mean, we could try it. We could try it. Why? Void class, Hammer class, Jericho class, Jano class. Let's try it. Wait, there's... Oh. Or we could just stay with the Excelsior class. Complete chapter 2 with the battleship Excelsior class. Do we want to try the Chaos? I kind of like the new ship. It kind of looks cool. But let's just stick with what we have. Right? We kind of know how to play it. But it's... Yeah, let's just stick with what we got. And all uncovered special officer DNA will be added to the database in Gehenna, where Caliban will start growing their clones. The clone will be available when their growth gauge is complete. You need to reach at least Sector 2 in a run for a clone growth gauge to progress. Growth gauge progress will restart to 0 if the selected special officer dies during a run. Yo, I want my specialist officer. But it applies to what? I want. Oh, 1, 2, 3. That's all weapons. Soldier. Tactical deployment. Advanced critical repair. I think that would be good. I don't know. I don't know. You don't know what you don't know. Here we are, Admiral, the Church of Singularity Cluster, or as it was said, the Holy Systems. Before the shutdown, this was where you'd find the most of the zealous in the Empire. Did I mention that they believe Omnis are gods?
Once or twice. Picking up any Omnis?
Not a single one. It looks like Mother was right. The Omnis shut down everywhere.
Come on, let's find someone around here to talk to.
Alright, so close map. There we go. We've finished chapter 1. We are now in chapter 2. I'm assuming that if we die, we just get to go back to chapter 2 and you don't have to do chapter 1 ever again. Because we've cleared chapter 1 of bad guys, so I think we should be golden there. But what an adventure. It has been something. Crying Suns, eh? It looks like there's a lot to keep going. And we've learned a lot. Just try not to sell stuff. It's what I have as much at your disposal as possible. So we'll see what happens. I thought we were going to get slaughtered by Mother, and we didn't. But there's that. Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying this. Please leave a like if you have, and share these videos with your friends. Tell them to join us on this adventure. It's been fun, guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you for joining us on the Bronze Beard. I am Ian. We'll see you next time. Love you, fam.